Hello everyone. So I'm back with one of my favorite perfumes. So I'm a huge perfume, I'm crazy about perfumes. I think I can actually open up a perfume store. Anyways, so this is one of my favorites. I know it's inexpensive. Like I am not that kind of a person who's like, oh, if it's expensive only then I'm like, it's gonna be my favorite. This is definitely one of the inexpensive perfumes. I think a bottle this big will cost you somewhere around like 10 or 12 bucks. Yeah, it's that cheap. And like look at the amount, it's like humongous. Yeah, I mean this is going to last me at least like for a year at least. Yeah. So this is called the tea rose. It comes it is by Perfumers Workshop. The person who made this was called Jack Morville. And so the notes are bergamot, rose, lily, tuberose, sandalwood, and amber. So I believe this perfume was launched in around like 1975, and it definitely takes you back to that era. So some people say it's too strong, some people relate it to Chanel, some people say it's like more like an old lady's perfume, whatever. I like it. I love roses, and believe me, if you are somebody who love rose, even like a bit of like a bit, even if like smell of rose takes like you like it. If you really like rose, just buy this one. It is like it's just rose. It's like a bunch of roses, and I'm not talking of those roses which are like um like which artificially sit there and they are spread with those like fake fragrances. This smells like a bunch of fresh red roses. Yeah, it takes you to that moment. Like imagine carrying a bunch of fresh roses, like maybe like 40-50 roses, and just smelling them, like taking a deep breath and smelling them. Yeah, it definitely smells the same. It was a very popular perfume at one time, and I guess it's been there for like, let's say, close to 40-50 years. And mm, I would say it's definitely like strong. It's fresh. It smells just like a bouquet of flowers, a bouquet of roses, and it's nothing more, nothing less. It is bright, or like let's say it hits you only when you as soon as you spray it, but it lasts long on you. So like, okay, let me tell you this. So if you're someone who likes perfumes that last like a lot of time, like you spray once in the morning and you're just like done for the day, this is the one for you. Believe me, this will last on you, I think, until you take a shower the next day. Yeah, it's that strong. And like I like perfumes which last longer on me. Like I don't have to carry the bottle in my purse in that case. So this is definitely a must go for me. And especially if I'm going to be doing something which is gonna make me sweat a lot, maybe I'm going for a hike or something, or maybe I'm going to be like outdoors for a lot of time, I definitely pick this one. um, it hasn't been reformulated since it has been introduced. So if you know someone who has been using it like in 70s and 80s, they can still relate to it. And it is really strong, that it is true to its original strength. And like you have to use it sparingly. Like you cannot bathe in this. No, you will end up smelling like a garden. So don't do that. Maybe like a splash of one or two is sufficient for you to go throughout the day. And so it is available widely. I got mine from Amazon. I think you will find it maybe in couple of drugstores. um, I'm not really sure if you still find it at Sephora, but you might want to check it out. So I would say it has a lot of tenacity. It has a lot of I would say projection. You can certainly smell it on someone as soon as the person walks into the room. So be very careful with the usage. Like don't drain yourself in it. And like yeah, I have never felt people repelled people got repelled because of this. I mean, it smells roses, like who can possibly hate roses? But yeah, I mean, people tend to like it. I've got a couple of compliments on it, but because so it does not have a lot of complicated notes in it. so it outright smells as rose. So people might confuse it with rose oil. I'm not sure. Like one of the ladies asked me if I was wearing rose oil the other day when I was wearing this perfume. So I'm not sure if many people, if many folks like recognize this smell, like this perfume as such, but it smells of rose, so that's easy to decipher. And so it's, I think it's very personal. I personally love this. I wouldn't um maybe I wouldn't recommend it to girls who are in that, like teenagers, who are in the teenagers maybe somewhere. So I would certainly say people like girls or women who are like about, let's say, like 25 to whatever, like 75 plus. Yeah, you can definitely give this a shot. It's inexpensive, like it's, and yeah, if you're new to perfumes and if you like floral smells, like, do not miss this one at all. And it's like my favorite. It is certainly my favorite. Like as a kid, I used to have rose petals in my drawers, in my books, and like I still have a diffuser which has for most of the time the essential oil that goes into it is of rose. So I am a huge fan of rose perfumes. So that might be one of the reasons that I am like so deeply in love with this one. But you can definitely give this a try. And remember, it's super strong, so be very careful when you use it. Don't drain yourself in it. And yeah, it's like a, I wouldn't say it's a really fancy bottle. I mean, I cannot blame it for the price they're giving. I mean, look at the quantity. So it's a very simple bottle. It's made of glass. And so you know what, I had a small bottle of this and I broke it like accidentally, and my whole room smelled of perfume, smelled of roses for at least, I think, what, about a month. Yeah, it was like this small. Like, yeah, that was the amount that was remaining in it. Yeah, so definitely give this a shot. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you did not like it as well. And say try it out. Thank you. Bye bye.